But anyway, I'm gonna get this show on the road. I'm pretty sure I just save stated. Yeah, so we left off in, Meridia. Trying to, like, it's been like a week since I last played. 9 days exactly. But basically, I've resumed work again. I got off my vacation, so I've had a lot less time for free stuff. I mean free time for my own things. How dare you? It's just a missile tank, I don't need it. I don't remember if I got here through the back entrance to Meridia. This is a... Oh my god, I've never entered this room from the backside. Can I get out? Okay, good. This is a combo randomizer of Super Metroid and A Link to the Past. You can freely move between the two worlds. Five arrows, great. Well, it's capacity, so that's better than the 1 rupee, great. Items from either world can be in either world. There's various limitations, I guess. But it's generally a pretty fun experience. One of my favorite randomizers, actually. I'm interested in trying Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, though. Isn't there a way to get down there? Because it's been a while since I last played, I don't exactly remember what I was last doing. I might be good to just go back to Hyrule and look around there. I could have done this room from the other side, considering I can just wave beam charge. Okay, enough tomfoolery. I'm going to, go out of the... wherever this is. I don't remember this room. My knowledge of Super Metroid is not quite as good as Link to the Past. Link to the Past I've played, like, I want to say, like, at least 10 times. Super Metroid only, like, 3 times. Not counting randomizer runs, of course. Also, because I haven't been around to tell of D&D stories very much, our group has finished up business in the Novoid, and we are now exploring the, jungle again. We ran into a group of Veggie-Pygmies who wanted us to stop a god of destruction, as they called it. So we followed their, guides, and that led us to a tar pit, which inside housed a fire elemental, which is one of the only things that can kill a Veggie-Pygmy, so of course, they would see it as a god of destruction. Nintendo once had an odd challenge for Link to the Past. How many bosses can you beat using the Ice Rod? Only use the Ice Rod for damage. Best you can do is 4, but there's rumors of a 5th. Interesting. Piece of heart is good. But, how am I gonna kill these guys? Oh, screw attack. Great. If you want to get really good at... What? Twitch? Armos Knight is not a slur. You get 4 bottles. Can't you just fill them all up with... Can't you just fill all 4 bottles with the green potion to get all the ammo you need? I figure that would be enough for Armos Knights. Unless they just take that much damage. Hello, Rizu! Good to see everybody coming back again. I haven't streamed for a while, so it's been kind of... I've been a little worried that it might just hurt my numbers. Oh, that's right! You have to do it in sequence, so you wouldn't have 4 bottles by that point. You can charge your sword and shield in Monster Hunter? I didn't even know. Probably why I play so suboptimally. Rizu and I are going to do a collab soon, probably on Monster Hunter World, since we've been playing that a lot over the time I've not been live. Okay, let's get out of Meridia. Yeah, I can do either of those days. That's fine. I just have to remember to actually stream. For the past few days, I have been absolutely exhausted in all forms. But I might start doing some non-sequential, just chill-out streams in games like Minecraft or other stuff. Can't I get... Oh no, it's a one-way gate! Oh, I'm still stuck in Meridia. I have never played Valorant. I'm not really that into, like, competitive shooters anymore. I don't have commands set up, and I don't know what lurk does. If you just want to stick around and not chat, that's okay. I don't know what it does. Oh, okay. I mean, that's nice and all, but I don't really understand what the purpose of the command is. But it's cool, though. It's up. No, I know what the term lurking means. Go through the tube. Tube. You can sort of see the sprite poking out of the side, though. Gotta say, though, this has been a pretty refreshing experience. I'm glad to be back. I've been so nervous about all this. Oh! Yes, this room. Right over the top. That's it. Dig, my minion. I do love the little morph ball sprite. It's adorable. So one day if I want to stream but I don't really have any ideas, I might just do a Minecraft build session. I know I would probably get more interest by doing Minecraft from scratch, but I'm just kind of attached to my current world. Hello, Hilly. Hello, Trio. I'm probably going to be calling out specific names in chat a little bit more, at least until I get to the point where it's unreasonable that I can address this many people. If that ever happens, I mean. But when it's just like a small, tight-knit viewer base, I guess I can just call people by name and it's alright. Okay, so 5 arrows is not spectacular, but I'll take it. However, I do still not want to have on-screen chat. I feel like it kind of takes away from the experience. Well, some say it adds context, but I feel like it just makes people feel like they're missing out when they're watching the VOD. So I need to be less lazy about uploading my VODs. Last one took took like a full week to upload. Okay, we're back in the normal mode. Never mind. I have to go down one of the quicksand traps. I hate this place so much. I will take this exit into Brinstar. It's totally cool. Whee! Oh, resuming the D&D story from earlier. We did manage to, defeat that fire elemental, and as a reward, the, Vegapigmies allowed us to take a key that was embedded in a statue of the... I don't think I remember what the statue was of. I know it was, like, either a god or a legendary hero. I think it may have been of the god of the Vegapigmies, which they all call, oh god, it's been a while. I feel so ashamed since my memory is failing me. You're not really understanding. Building things in building like over elaborate structures in Minecraft and other build games for that matter isn't really about practicality. It's about fulfillment. I need to be really faster. I gotta be wall jumping up to get this. Oh, or I could just do that. What the heck? I'll just reset the room. There's a Minecraft Let's Play series I've been watching a lot lately called Joy of Building. Really good series, gotta say, check it out. But it talks about how going through the motions in the game and just building only exactly what you need and following like a blueprint isn't really fun. And he just talks about how like making big structures that house most of your major things just makes your world feel more alive. Okay, I made it. Okay, well now we're just getting into mods, and I don't even know what to say about mods. It's just practically a completely different experience from vanilla Minecraft. I have not done an underwater base in like, oh god, so many years. Back when the game was still in like, open beta. I had a cracked client. I bought the game around like 1.4. I've already been through this area. When I do stream Minecraft, I'll do a tour of my world. I am pretty much in the post-game now, but it's kind of just been fun expanding the world and, like... I've been making builds just to have builds. And, like, fleshing out the lore of the world, and it feels really good. I've never really developed lore for a Minecraft world before, and it's actually... It does make the game feel a lot better. The last time I tried modding Minecraft... Actually, the last time I tried modding Minecraft would have been, testing out those, like... The mods that, like, let you have custom player models. Let's try and do Ice Palace now. And the problem I had with it is just that, like, modded Minecraft has become so much of a headache to maintain. Specifically in regards to, like, the launcher, because I was using, like, CurseForge, and it required me to install bloatware alongside it that I couldn't get rid of. But before that, I hadn't modded the game since, like, 1.7, before the Microsoft acquisition. I think I used like... Oh god, the mods I used back in the day must be, like, ancient and forgotten now, but it was like... It was an adventure one that added, like, boomerangs and magic swords and, like, grass that you can cut. And alongside that, there was also, Smart Moving. That was the other, like, big one. That was the parkour mod, and it was kind of huge back in the day. But I've not seen anybody talk about it anymore. Please stop draining my magic, I need it. Speaking of, do I even have a potion? Well, I have a blue potion that'll have to do. I hate the Ice Palace. Everybody hates the Ice Palace. Where did I forget a key? There it is. The water temple is not that bad. I'm sorry. I have to say it. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not? Were you just operating under an assumption, or is that your own opinion? You gotta play it yourself to understand, like, what exactly is wrong with it and whether or not that's a problem. And what's wrong with it is that the keys are confusing. There's, like, one specific key that you get in, like, a certain spot that a lot of people just completely gloss over. And that is the reason that most people hate the water temple. Well, actually, no, it's because of the, constant opening and closing of the menu to, like, equip and unequip the iron boots, but they fixed that in the 3DS remake, and that made it a lot better. This room is immortalized by Vine Sauce forever. I'm holding diagonal right! Down right now. It's happening. I can't do it. I can't do it. There we go, there we go. I do have Pegasus boots. But I'm pretty sure that... There we go. Map! Do I have a fairy? What is in my bottles? I've forgotten. Oh, 2 blue potions. I'll just use one. Ten arrows. Fantastic. I'm gonna go in this room first. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I think I messed up. Excuse me? Jape Wall, how dare you? Just because you can swap fast using the shoulder buttons doesn't mean it's always the best idea. What's in the box? Piece of art, nice. Can't forget this chest. Key! Waffle? My god, all I am looking for is just an easy way to flip the switch. Okay, now I can go through the other door at least. Assuming I can survive. I'd really use some mushroom shoes right about now. Okay, whatever, I'll just take it. And this is why we always do Misery Mire before Ice Dungeon. Well, I mean, I got this elsewhere, but, you know. Oh god, I forgot about this. This just goes right into the boss room, doesn't it? Oh, yep. I have more than enough magic, I just need to worry about surviving. Oh god. Okay, good. Oh, he does a lot of damage. Got him. Wow, barely made it. Key! One more dungeon down. What do we have left? I know I haven't done Turtle Rock or Misery Mire. I can't even get to Misery Mire yet. And there are no useful items in this dungeon either. That kind of stinks. Palace of Darkness. I can do that now. Because all I needed for that was bow, and yeah, I got bow. I also have silver arrows, so I should be using the bow a lot more. Also, I discovered, like, I think last week, I don't know if I brought this up on stream already, but apparently Gloryhammer made a return album last year. And, you know, they have a different lead singer, so that's, you know, it's to be expected that it might be a bit different, but I actually really liked it. I'm amazed that I did not learn about Gloryhammer until, like, only recently, like, a couple years ago. Linkin Park is coming back too? Oh boy. That's right, they put out a new, like, single or something recently. I know that people say that Linkin Park is a lot better than people make it out to be, but I'd like to remind people that people don't make fun of Linkin Park. They make fun of people that listen to Linkin Park, which is a completely different thing. The music is fine. I'm getting a little nasally. Yeah, everybody can make fun of Linkin Park. This is not where I needed to go. Needed to be left side. Yes, it was here. What am I going to do tomorrow in D&D? I don't even know. Friends of mine have also started a new Terraria playthrough, using Calamity and Thorium. I forgot to let the other bomb explode. Big key! Yay! I forgot I didn't even have the big key yet. Oh yeah, Linkin Park put out a new song called Emptiness Machine, like right after the PS5 Pro was announced. I have seen that apparently someone is offering, like, $10,000. Not for a PS5 Pro, but for an attempt to buy a PS5 Pro. Scalpers are getting desperate. Really? Wow, I did not know that could happen. Bonk. Boink. Ah! I'm clipping that. There we go. Why Zelda no jump? Why Zelda no go jumpy? That's better. What? Was that a rolling explosion? See ya, losers. I gave him the old runaround. It's the map. I don't know what I was expecting. Nice. I always liked using bombs in combat in Zelda games. If you get... They reward you the more crafty you are with them, I will say. They are less an option for damage and more for trickery. Which is the best use case for all of the items, actually. The game should reward you for experimenting. I believe that might be the only arrow switch in the whole game. Unless there's one in Ganon's tower. For some reason, no matter how many times I play this, I can never remember the full layout of Ganon's tower. This is the only room in the dungeon that requires hammer. Oh my god, a fairy dropped! It's the same floor between the doors, so if I light this, it should carry over. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh yes, it does! On a completely unrelated note to anything, I've been wanting to watch Phantom of the Opera sometime. I wonder if he's vulnerable to bow without the mask. Oh yes he is! And that does a lot of damage! ₹300. It's not a useful item, but I'll take it. Yeah, silver arrows do a lot of damage. So I can't do any more dungeons here, right? Plasma Beam isn't required in Super Metroid, is it? Because I'm pretty sure I have everything I need to go through Lower Norfair. Also, I know it's sort of an acquired skill, but I'm still trying to work on the whole dead air thing. I am just, in general, kind of a quiet person, and I know that really doesn't lend itself well to streaming. But it's just kind of hard for me to, like, get into the mood. Oh yeah, Holy Arrows in Terraria used to be, like, the tits. Am I allowed to say that? I hope so. So I'm gonna want to take the bottom right door. There is a bottom right door, isn't there? Oh. The other day at work, someone asked me how I was doing, and I said I was feeling sick, and they just said good. So I tend to not talk to people very much. A lot of them just don't even pay attention. Why bother engaging in small talk if you're just going to ignore the other person? Okay, Lower Norfair time. So, do you guys want to talk about old school Let's Plays? Because the Lower Norfair music for me has been forever ruined by Nintendo Capri Sun. Like, he used to... I haven't watched him in, like, a decade, but he used to, like, sing over video game music sometimes. And he made his own theme for, like, the Magmore Caverns and Prime, which used this song. It was pretty much that and Wind Waker that I watched the most of from Nintendo Capri Sun. I know he's still in the game, and he's still, like, kind of big. Along with Chugga Conroy, I think they're buddies. But one guy I've never heard from in, like... A guy that I haven't heard anything from in, like, 10 years is Commander Napkin. I think I remember watching his, like, Pokemon channel video. Or series. Jacksepticeye played Valiant Hearts. I don't think I've heard of that. Is it an SRPG? I might be thinking of Vandal Hearts. I guess I don't need those missiles. You can't block my missiles while you're holding one. Never underestimate the face tank loadout. I am very good at video games. Another missile! And, ooh! Cane of Birna! Alright, that's good to have, I suppose. Wait a second. This door goes to Misery Mire. I forgot about this. This should be Checkerboard Cave. And it's a heart container, so that's good. More life is always acceptable. There are items I can grab here. I'll take a heal for 20 rupees. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain, and all I can do is just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view, but it's not sane. It's not sane. Oh, this is just a restock cave. Did Madness Combat ever end as a series? I know it was getting to, like, climactic finale stuff, but I don't remember if it actually went that far. 20 rupees. Missiles. Not yet, I thought not. Oh, do I have ether? I do have ether. I suppose I can run Misery Mire while I'm here. You can bomb boost over that hole, I think, if you're, like, absolutely perfect about it. Also, if I recall right, I think there is a sword in here that I got from one of the spoilers. I totally forgot that I'm not even supposed to come this way yet. I always do this. I always do this! I never said I was good at this game. Actually, I think I did. Oopsie. I think it's more just my memory failing me. I could go into some dream journal stuff since I need stuff to talk about, but, I'm not really sure what to say. I've had several dreams, but... Convenient eel! There's a lot of places I could use that key, but I'm just gonna use that one. I didn't think Aku would have any interest in Madness combat. But if you could get her interested into it, that was great. That would be nice, I suppose. I think there is a screenshot, I think there's like a screen grab that I have of a conversation where I said, "Oh hey guys, I'm watching Madness Combat for the first time." Alright, seems pretty normal so far. What? What? It gets unhinged pretty fast. Hold on, let me try... I don't remember if there's a enemy defeat condition in this room. I think one of my comments at the time was like, does Jesus have MP? Because he has, like, overpowered telekinetic powers in the Madness Combat universe, but he never uses them. He only uses them sometimes, and then he swaps to, like, either... Pretty sure he had a katana. Oh, right, I can go through that door now. Red mail! Ooh! Sadly, it only changes the color of the tiara. Yes, Jesus specs into guns in South Park as well. I played through the Stick of Truth not long ago, and it was pretty great. I also got the Fractured but Whole on PS4, and I haven't played it yet. Also, I do technically have a capture card for PS4, but it's kinda slow. It's like 20 FPS, I think. Jesus is a super conscious character. He can be whatever class he wants to be. Yes, but what about MP though? If he can do the telekinetic blasts, why doesn't he just do that all the time? And I guess the real answer is it's not cool to always do the same thing. I've played Ultra Kill. That game has a style meter with a weapon freshness mechanic. I mean, yeah, if I was like one of the figureheads of my own religion, I would want to be cool all the time. I keep forgetting what the functional difference is between the Magic Cape and the Cane of Birna. Lisa has taught you well, yes. The difference between Cane and Cape is MP usage rate. Is that all? I struggled with that so much as a kid. Cape has better protection but uses MP faster. I don't know. I don't know the difference between these. God, I'm so lost. I hate this dungeon. I meant to pick up that rupee, but okay. Seems to me that I just need more keys. Aha! The bouncy pads? Trade-off of the cape is that you can't see yourself. Really? The cape bypasses them, the cane does not. So, it seems like the cape is just the better option all around. Oh. Yeah, I remember even as a kid wishing that the cane did something different from the cape. It's kind of just a redundant item. And you need the cape to get the cane! I mean, unless you just base tank everything. They intend you to have the cape to get the cane. Will that stay consistent between groups? Yes, it will. Okay. I guess it does make randomizer more fun. A lot of the fun of randomizer, I think, is just like getting better at the game by just being forced to innovate. Like, I started this run with the Cane of Samaria as my only weapon. This is gonna be big key. No, it's regular key. I'll take it. I'll probably think of somewhere to use it. Amazing chest ahead, I'll say. Our minds were both going in the same directions. Sedra, yes, that's me. What's up? What do you need? Yes, Spiral did come to the Ebon Vale with us. As Legion form, no less. What do you think about that? I think that I am going to... I was going to say that I'm going to be very happy when we reunite on the spaceship, but I remember that he's been with us the whole entire time. Am I forgetting something? I need to use this key somewhere, but I can only remember one door. The thing that I'm kind of hung up about is that, well, the Ebon Vale is obviously not canon to MSF High. We don't really do crossover content, so how does this really fit into the character dynamic between Sedra and Spiral? Yo! Ken got pizza! Nice. I want to make pizza, but I haven't been able to. I just haven't felt like it for a long time. I mean, yeah, it's a dream. That seems like the obvious thing. The main dream that I do remember from recently, that just had me exploring like a sort of Minecraft-like world. But as the dream went on, and especially as it was ending, the world started to deteriorate. Things were just sort of happening that just did not seem right. Spiral is being forced to dream about being Legion for a prolonged period of time. Yes, allow the mental reconditioning to set in. You're mine now. Oh god, where am I supposed to go? I don't remember this dungeon. Oh, I didn't have any more fairies. When I say the world was deteriorating, I mean that glitched blocks were starting to appear. And eventually it just got to, like, sideways trees and, transparent sprites, filling out the entire sprite. Like, that was kind of hard to explain, but basically I was just running into vines that were... Oh, maybe I should go up there. Basically, the border pixel of the vines was just it being expanded to fill the entire thing. In other life news, I got a new walk, since the last stream. Was it since the last stream? I think may have been, I don't remember. But I've been able to make stir fry again, and that just... I'm really good at making stir fry. It was very tasty. There's gotta be something that moves. Oh, it's just magic. And this just leads here. So where's the big key? Been in this dungeon for like 20 minutes and I haven't even found the big key. Get a ranged metasphere for my life sphere. Oh, yeah, I guess I should do that. I'm still learning the sphere's might and power system. I think I prefer it to 5e. I know that I'm playing a martial hybrid class, so I can't really complain about, like, spell diversity right now. But it does feel like it's been a huge investment to be able to get more spells. Where am I going? I'm so lost. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Twitch! Come on! Ken says I was in a small old-fashioned hotel, and she was getting dressed up in... Ken is talking about a dream he had where he was... I guess exposed to a clown girl. Oh, okay. Anyway, Twitch held your message because it thought the term "looks like colored" was racist. I don't want to regret setting up the auto mod because that does catch some stuff. It doesn't catch the freaking bots selling viewers. Wait, so this is someone else's dream? Okay, so it is your dream, you just weren't in it. So, I think I've had dreams like that before. You just sort of, like, float around in spectator mode and watch stuff unfold. Oh god. I'm so bad. Am I crazy here, or is there no big key? You were watching the big honker clown girl from behind a mirror. I'm beginning to suspect some darker undertones to this dream. Does anybody know if I missed a room where I need to defeat enemies to, like, open something? I understand the desire to be a cute, sexy clown girl. It's not hard to figure out. I almost made a clown girl character once. I think the idea is still on the back burner, but I think I just scrapped her in regards to something else. No. Keys cannot exit their dungeons unless I have key sanity turned on, which I don't. If I find out 4 streams in that this generated impossible, I'm going to be so upset. I did not turn on key sanity. I still have the seed window open. I can check. Oh, I see. I didn't do this room in full. That's right, I just went down instead of letting this run its course. No. No! No! Now we go on the runaround. Okay, now big key. Thank you! Alright, let's see what's in the chest. This dungeon is a little confusing at times. This and Ice Palace are like 2 of the worst dungeons in the game. Especially Ice Palace. I don't know what I was expecting. That probably means the boss has the compass. What is going on? Why am I this bad? I don't understand. That's okay, I didn't want that magic anyway. Do I want a spoiler for my Evanvale box item? I do not. I could have asked several times, but I've wanted it to be a surprise. I'm sure it's gonna be really good, though. E. The Evanvale is Mystic Fractal's setting. It is effectively the dream of a dead god, and it reaches out and touches and leaks into other universes. Yeah, it's a D&D campaign. Wait a moment. Does not interact. Ah! Saw something like that in Adventure Time. I have not watched Adventure Time since Season 2! And from what I understand, it changed, like, dramatically from its first few seasons to its finale. I liked Season 2 quite a bit, it's just that I wasn't really on Cartoon Network very much after it aired. Like, that was around the period where I started getting really into YouTube and PC gaming. So I didn't really have the TV on very much. But Season 2 of Adventure Time had the episode Rainy Day Daydream, which is one of my favorite, like, cartoon episodes ever made. It's part of what catapulted my dream obsession. I'm gonna die again. I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna bail. Glad it wasn't that kind of dream, nor devolved into what you were thinking, Sedra. What was I thinking? I'll come back to finish Misery Mire in a moment. I just wanna... This should reset my health. It did not. So I'm just gonna, I think, clear Lower Brinstar, and maybe I'll get, like, a useful item or something. Refill my bottles? I can't get back to... I can't get back to the Lost Desert. I can't get back to the swamp. If I was to leave, I would have to come all the way back here. I do know how to get back here. But maybe while I'm here, I'll find another bottle. Maybe I'll find the ice rod, then I can do Turtle Rock. You don't know, so you just gotta do it. I did just nope out of that room. Okay, this part is kind of annoying from... I made it. And I get super missiles for my troubles. That's acceptable, that's fine. Fractal, being a seasoned Super Metroid veteran, I can tell is just pulling his hair out. Watching me struggle at the most basic things. I have watched Totally Spies, thank you for asking. I loved that show back in the day. And not for the reasons you're thinking. I did genuinely enjoy that show. I know that people only really remember it for its fetish content these days, but it was really fun for me. I do not even remotely remember what may have gotten me into transformation in the first place. It's just been, like, permanently ingrained into my psyche from, like, such an early age that I don't even know where I got it from. I know I was kind of into it way before I even found Allie. Second time going through this room and I still missed the missile. I've lost enough health at this point that I'm okay with just, like, failing on the Misery Mire. Oh. Never mind. Pretty sure I stumbled into TF and that was one of the many signs that I was not cis. Yeah! Believe it or not, transformation does bring a lot of trans people together. For reasons that I'm sure are quite obvious. My trans awakening came when I had a dream that I was turning into a Legion girl, and it was, like, the single most wonderful experience I've ever had in my life. Okay, this is getting into topics that I don't really want to address. There's a couple items up here, but this mostly just leads back to the... No, it's not that I don't want to talk about it because I think Twitch will get angry with me. It's that... Wait, can I even kill this guy with regular missiles? No, I need supers. Unless power bombs work. They do! Back in business. Plasma beam! I can't see anything. Happy princess, yes. I keep forgetting that I have regular bombs. It's like after enough time playing this, I've just gotten just accepted that super bombs are what I'm going to be using the majority of the time. Oh, item. It's 3 bombs! Sadly, back when I was living on Earth, I only ever had like a handful of dreams where I got turned into a girl. What makes these guys vulnerable? Yeah, they have to dropkick first. But they don't like doing that. And now he won't stop doing it, just to taunt me. I don't mind having nightmares as long as it's interesting. Like, the last nightmare I had was, like, less than a week ago, and it was just... I got kidnapped by a ninja master who demanded that I must, like, complete his trials before he would set me free. And he's just like, I have killed all of your friends and loved ones. You have no choice but to comply. And I was sort of just like, fuck you, and I just, like, escaped. But he just got me back, and he's just like, I said, I want you to complete my trials. Please stop being difficult. What was that about trials? A dream... No! He was training me to be his protege, but I didn't want anything I didn't want anything to do with it. It was not the court kind of trial. I have seen Saw, but not recently. And it wasn't that kind of trial. It was more like an obstacle course than a death trap. I did not play any parkour. I got out of there. I think I just jumped off the catwalk between the two trials, and he was like, hey, that's cheating! You're not allowed to do that! Come back! Ironically enough, that makes me more of a ninja than he was probably going to make me. Yes, you're thinking of American Ninja Warrior, which is just hardcore Wipeout with less water. I watched a lot of American Ninja Warrior when it was on the TV at my old job. I could not control that TV, so I just sort of had to watch whatever was on. Most of which was Mike and Molly, which was kind of bad. Sitcoms are kind of hit and miss sometimes, but... I don't know, my lunch breaks were really long. But when it wasn't that, and it wasn't that, when it wasn't that and it wasn't American Ninja Warrior, it was news, and news was like the worst thing to have on the TV. Especially because it was talking about made-up stuff like the wage gap. But again, I don't want to be like a political streamer, so I'm not going to really get into that. Okay, that's probably enough super missiles. Ridley me this. What am I doing? I have missiles. I can't respond to chat right now, I'm fighting. Uh-oh. So a lot of you are probably thinking, well, Samus is not showing any real concern in fighting Ridley. So, again, why other M? And the reason for that is because the Samus in Other M is a clone. Barely had enough missiles. ₹20. No joke, that Samus actually was a clone. Are you talking like theory, or do you mean like, did they ever confirm that? Because that was Wraith's theory. Nightmares consist of events yet to happen. Geez, they're eerily accurate. Thankfully none have happened in this year, but I have no idea if that's a good or bad thing. Interestingly enough, I'm not really all that into, pseudoscience. I don't usually get into things like psychic energies and all that, but that doesn't really mean I necessarily disbelieve it. I think that most of the people that claim that they can access it are trying to sell you something, but one thing that I've always felt is that dreams can be prophetic. More times than I can count, I have had a dream of something happening, and then that thing happens within the next, like, few days. Wouldn't put much stock into premonition. Yeah, I know it's most likely just coincidence on a grand scale, and pattern recognition if nothing else. I'm just saying it's happened way too many times for it to just, like, stop there. Multiverse physics disproves but does not invalidate psychic visions. Oh god. I don't even know where to go with this. Those trying to avoid their fate usually end up causing it to happen the worst way. I think we call that a self-fulfilling prophecy. This might be my experience with MSFI talking, but I don't really think I believe in destiny and prophecy and all that. I'm kind of the master of my own fate now. Never forget the ancient Greeks were frequent sufferers of indigestion. What did I say? I said if I came here I might find a bottle. What do you think that is? Well, I feel vindicated. Bottle Pug. I haven't accepted the affiliate invite yet. I'm just kind of a little anxious about it, but I do have an emote, and it's going to be it's going to be a variant of Pog. I'm already using it in one of my Discord servers. It's not a Sedra Pog, but it's something thematically appropriate. It's a sprite rip from one of my favorite games. As far as I know, sprite rips are allowed as emotes. Yeah, Spring Ball sure would be nice here. But... oh, I gotta go up for that. Made it. Oh. What do bottles do? They are a Zelda thing, and you can just put stuff in them. Before Breath of the Wild, bottles were like the single most coveted and important item in the entire Zelda series. Half magic! Yo! Nice! God, Lower Norfair has just been like an absolute treat. And yet, I still haven't found the flute. What I probably can do, however, is, I randomize the amount of crystals I need to open Ganon's tower. Best use for a bottle is to smash the bottom and use it as a weapon. There's a gag about that in an El Toro's animation. Let's get the heck out of Zebes. I have another bottle to fill. Get some love from my clone. As I would love to do in real life. Oh, sorry, never mind. I may as well just fill up on these. Stick can only bonk while a bottle can stab. What is this conversation? Hobo fight! Hobo fight! I forget if I checked the dark side world of this... the dark world side of this mountain. When in Rome. I can't finish Turtle Rock until I have the Ice Rod. But I can sure get in and look for items. Especially because I'm pretty sure one of the swords is here. Oops. Oh god, I hope that wasn't too early. God! I hate this room. Only uninformed about Zelda games with the past or a different world entirely. It is the Sacred Realm. The Dark Realm... The Dark World is the... I have to make another full rotation now. The Dark World is the Sacred Realm after Ganon got his hands on the Triforce and messed it all up. Okay, now I can proceed. Okay, so I'm just gonna be waiting in this doorway for a second. What is going on in chat? Ghost of Tsushima is getting a sequel. I haven't really played that, and I don't really want to because, you know, PlayStation Studios. PlayStation's kind of burned me, and I don't really want to support them anymore. It's not the only thing in this room, is it? Don't blame me, that's why I'm hoping to find it in a Humble Bundle. Good luck. I don't think any I know Humble Bundle is still a thing, but there hasn't been any good Humble Bundles in quite some time. The last one I got that was, like, really good was the Resident Evil collection. Can I please access the chest? Thank you. Why are there chain chomps here? Don't question it. Fair enough. Tube. Oh god. The background there was kind of nauseating for a second. Tube. Big key. This hurts my eyes. Maybe I just haven't been getting enough sleep. There's a Capcom Summer Bundle that had all of the Dead Rising games, Ghost Trick and Ace Attorney. Ooh, that's a pretty good deal. Capcom is kind of another company that I've kind of burned. They're just a little tone deaf. It's just some companies that I don't really like to, support, just for various reasons. Anyway, Bombos insta-kills these jumping guys. As well as most things in the game. Yes, I'm familiar with it. I don't think I've ever done it other than, like, emulating. My rule for that sort of thing is that if it's not being sold anymore, it's fair game. Yee, tempered sword. Red Ruby. I don't really care what Nintendo thinks. I've also burned them as a company. It baffles me that Nintendo just keeps making baffling legal choices. Like, right now they're suing Pal World over some patent that they didn't even have at the time. Nintendo keeps making horrible decisions, and people just still keep buying stuff from them. Like, that rotten Nintendo, how dare they try and steal a video How dare they try and make it so that they're the only people able to do a thing. Anyway, I'm going to buy the new Zelda game that comes out. I considered buying a Switch, like, last year. But instead of that, if it bothers you make a movement, I don't like movements. What I'm trying to say is if you don't like what a company is doing, don't buy from them. Like, people say that voting with your wallet doesn't work. Yes, it does. You just need to be committed. A lot of people point out that when, like, Call of Duty boycott Steam group, that when the game launched had, like, half of its members playing the game. I know the irony of playing a Nintendo game while talking about how much I hate Nintendo. Point is, instead of buying a Switch last year, I got a Steam Deck, and I have not regretted that purchase for a moment. The Steam Deck is such a good thing. I turned it into an emulation machine. It was... You know, I shouldn't even be complaining about where I get these keys from. I'm not supposed to finish this dungeon right now anyway. Steam Deck plays SNES games better than the Switch does. Yeah. Also, Dolphin. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this on Twitch, actually, so I'm probably gonna stop. What? Oh! Yeah, they announced the OLED model, like, a couple months after I got it. I believe, technically speaking, I'm in Go mode. Yeah, I have enough crystals to open Ganon's castle. I'm in Go mode, meaning I have what I need to beat the game. Let's see what I can do in here. There might be some useful items, who knows. Ganon's Tower is not one of my favorite dungeons in this game, but it is fantastic in randos. Especially if you get here early, there are so many chests. Hey, why can they walk through that gate but I can't? That's cheating! Compass? Power bombs? Missiles? 10 arrows. I should be using arrows more. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I was playing until one of my friends got home so I could play with them. So they are not home, and I am going to save and quit. So, okay, alright, that was pretty good. It's been a while since I last streamed, so it took me a moment to get into the rest of it. So, yes, thank you. You all have a very good night as well.